Click the bell icon to get latest videos from Ekeeda.
Hello friends, in the previous lecture we have discussed about the physical properties of dinitrogen, and now in this topic we are going to talk about the chemical properties of dinitrogen. So what are those? Let me talk about that in this topic. So friends, now let me talk about the chemical reactions of dinitrogen. So starting with the first one, that is, what is the action of nitrogen on metals? So this all are the active metals that I am going to talk about. So starting with the first one, that is, whenever the nitrogen is reacted with magnesium, it will form magnesium nitride, and obviously we have to provide a particular temperature. The reason behind that is the nitrogen is not much reactive at room temperature, so that's the reason that it must require a higher temperature so as the reaction should occur, and that's the reason that whenever the magnesium is reacted with nitrogen, it forms magnesium nitride. So it is also the same case whenever the lithium is reacted with nitrogen, so therefore it will form lithium nitride, that is Li3N. And whenever aluminium is reacted with nitrogen, so these are the three reactions, that is what I have discussed about. And now let me talk about the other chemical properties of the dinitrogen. So the other chemical reactivity is action of nitrogen on oxygen. So nitrogen, whenever it will react with oxygen, it will form, that is, 2 moles of nitric oxide. But this reaction is not an easy task to obtain. Obviously we have to provide, that is, a high temperature, that is around 2000 Kelvin, then only the reaction will occur. But at a normal temperature it is a reversible reaction, and this will never occur. So that's the reason that we have to provide a high temperature with higher critical conditions, then only we could obtain, that is, nitric oxide, that is NO. So therefore this was the reaction where we can obtain, that is, nitric oxide from nitrogen by doing the oxidation reaction on it. So this was one of the reaction, and now let me talk about the next chemical property. So the next is action of nitrogen on hydrogen. So in this case we see nitrogen are very much reactive with hydrogen, but the thing is we have to provide a particular temperature, that is around 700 Kelvin. So in this case we can easily obtain, that is, 2 moles of NH3. So this kind of a method so as to obtain ammonia from nitrogen as well as hydrogen is known as Haber's process. So talking about this process, this is what I have kept it in the future so that we could understand that how basically the ammonia is basically produced, and this is what I'm going to talk about in the future lecture. But for now, let me talk about the other things related to this reaction. That is, in this case basically the iron is used as a catalyst, and this reaction doesn't occur by its own. Obviously we have to provide certain conditions, then only we can obtain, that is, ammonia, that is 2 moles of NH3. So this was related to the reaction of nitrogen with hydrogen, and now let me talk about the other reaction. So the other reaction is action of nitrogen on calcium carbide. So in this case we are going to react, that is, nitrogen with calcium carbide, that is CaCO2. So whenever CaCO2, that is calcium carbide, is reacted with nitrogen, obviously we have to provide higher temperature, that is around 1000 Kelvin, and obviously at 1 atmospheric pressure we could get, that is, CaCN2, that is known as calcium cyanamide, along with that of carbon. So therefore even this reaction is possible, and this were all the chemical properties or all the chemical reaction that could be exhibited by the dinitrogen. So that's it. So thank you friends for watching this video. I hope you have understood this video very clearly, and I hope I'll see you next time. Till then, don't forget to subscribe Ekeeda channel. Thank you so much.